Jeskai versus Bant humans.
A collected company strategy.
Okay, no Aether Vial. That would be the difference. Coming into game number 2, Nickolich at 16, Braverman at 14. We have two Thalia's Lieutenants and a Meddling Mage on Braverman's side.
Yeah, so what this Bant Humans deck is doing is it's trying to capitalize on some of the strengths of Bant Spirits, and what that is sideboard cards. He has 4 Stony Silence, 2 Rest in Peace in his sideboard. He gets to actually cast non-creature spells. Collected Company as well, as opposed to Aether Vial.
Nickolich fetching down to 8. Now that Meddling Mage is on Lightning Helix. Don't see any freebooters anywhere, so I think it was a blind Lightning Helix. And that would make sense. I think if you in the dark, if you're going to name a removal spell, that may be the one you name.
Yeah. It gains life.
Yeah. Interestingly, Nickolich is at a point. It's weird at a point in Modern, there are more Helixes than bolts in Nickolich's deck.
You got to keep up with Creeping Chill.
Yeah. Nickolich attempts Secure the Wastes, but Braverman at the ready with Mana Leak. All right, there's 2 Mana Leak in the sideboard.
Love it.
That is nice. Teferi from Nickolich. Well, Mana Leak's already been used, so it'll resolve. Now, will he draw or tuck away something?
If he has a removal spell in hand, just drawing, being able to untap and cast it makes sense.
I don't know that I've seen Nickolich ever pick a different ability on Teferi.
If you can justify drawing a card, then yeah, draw a card.
I like it. It's the best ability.
Right.
And that's what he'll do. 2 tokens still in play. Those are from a Timely Reinforcements that has already been cast on Ben's side.
The attacks here are tough because none of these creatures are lethal on the Teferi. If you want to change that, pump up the Lieutenant, the big Lieutenant rather, the 3/3 Lieutenant, or make the 1/1 Lieutenant able to attack, you have to commit more creatures, which plays into something like a Supreme Verdict. And when you make non-lethal attacks, Nickolich can just choose not to block or throw away a token. Looked like the attack here was at Nickolich.
Yeah, and he'll chump each of the creatures. Looks like Braverman's just going to pass. At least 1 Path to Exile in Ben's hand. Looks like he'll go ahead and use that on the Meddling Mage, maybe perhaps freeing up a Lightning Helix. Unless, of course, there's another Mana Leak.
And the reason for the chump block and end step is he wanted to make sure there wasn't another Meddling Mage available.
Okay. Yeah, the 1/1s aren't... Yeah, so on the surface it looks like Ben Nickolich gave away a 1/1 that he didn't need to.
Right. And ultimately what it boils down to is those 1/1s aren't really how he closes the game. The Teferi is how he closes the game. Let's say if he already had a sweeper effect in hand, though, firing off the Path to Exile doesn't suggest that, but he could just have some more spot removal spells.
Now, a draw off Teferi. One thing I want to note is that turn Nickolich drew Logic Knot. On a lot of, traditionally, against humans, you would board out Logic Knot.
Right. So, Braverman, he has a very different mana base. You see Hallowed Fountain, Breeding Pool. There's Collected Companies, which is a big spell to counter. And he does have the 4 Cavernous Souls, but he has non-creature spells is the big thing.
Yeah, it's because there's no Aether Vial. It's 4 cards instead of 8 cards you're playing around.
Yeah. The biggest factor is really just Collected Company.
Yeah.
Like, even if there was like a no vial but still all creature spell deck, you probably wouldn't want Logic Knot.
Do you see a Vendilion Click here from Nickolich? And he's going to flash Aven Mind Sensor in response. This is on Nickolich on his own turn after the untap.
It's a pretty weak one in the matchup. He's playing against an Electrolyze deck that
Yeah.
Doesn't have too many search effects.
Looks like we see Collected Company, Knight of the Reliquary, and Thalia. Yeah, he's probably just playing this pretty fairly, right, as a 2-1 Flash Flyer.
It plays well with other Flash things, Collected Company, Mana Leak, so that's where you see an argument for it.
Yeah, Collected Company was binned. Michael draws a replacement card.
I like that play from Nickolich, just main decking Vendilion Click because Teferi frees up additional mana. That card is so good.
Yeah, it's like a double Rampant Growth that draws you a card every turn. Main phase, Collected Company from Braverman is hit by a Cryptic Command.
Yeah, Horizon Canopy, the untapped land for Braverman. You know, he doesn't want to lose the life, but Nickolich knows he's not getting dispelled.
We'll see whether Braverman wants to offer some trades here. It's got Nickolich down to 8, so there's a lot of questions here. What does he attack with? Where do the attackers go?
Yeah, if he hasn't... Well, if his other card he's drawn after that Click resolve isn't a 1-mana creature, that means the Click just gets to trade with the Lieutenant, which is huge for Nickolich.
And that'll be the play. So the trade will happen. Nickolich will go to 5. But he gets to untap with Teferi into a pretty safe board.
A board that Electrolyze just cleans up on its own.
That was my thought, too. A pair of X1s sounds pretty good. Don't know that he has it. He does have Anger of the Gods. That'll also clean it up.
He'll have to settle for a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Not having the 3-for-1 available.
2-for-1. Draws that card off Teferi. Untaps 2. He'll go to 6 lands. Back to Braverman we go.
So we know about Knight of the Reliquary and Thalia.
Yeah, but there's still not a Cavern there, and Nickolich has picked up a Logic Knot. He should have a free counter on one of these cards. Thalia will be the first try. I'll see if that resolves. Now Nickolich, Braverman, last card. He will try for Knight of the Reliquary. Nickolich has a Logic Knot. We'll see if he chooses to use it here. He's going to Path Knight. Looks like he's going to keep the Logic Knot in case Collected Company shows up.
Yep. Very much in favor of that decision. If it was something like a Cryptic Command, there'd be a little bit more incentive to use it because the card replaces itself and you can start digging a little bit more.
Yeah. Holding up 4 is of more than holding up 2.
Right. So just keeping the battlefield clear here is going to be very beneficial for Nickolich as the Teferi goes up to 8 on this turn.
Yeah.
And he just has backup Teferi, so next turn he can Emblem, cast second Teferi, start cleaning up.
And you know you're in a great spot when Anger of the Gods is being cast as a 1-for-1 against a Humans deck.
Right.
He will do that. Teferi is at 8. Nickolich untapping 2. And Teferi has done its thing. See how much Teferi Emblem Braverman wants to play through.
Yeah, so he does have that Horizon Canopy, so he can try to commit another threat, but this is a Bant deck. He can't just deal damage out of nowhere to the Planeswalker.
Main phase Collected Company. It is his good draw, but Nickolich has the Logic Knot.
It's true that with the Teferi Emblem, he could probably just recover from this, but you may as well counter it. He has the counter spell, and then on the next turn, he'll have the Teferi Emblem, and he'll be able to trigger it twice. He should be able to cover anything.
But yeah, this is the best card remaining in Michael's deck, so it seems reasonable to counter it. And there is the Teferi Emblem. And another Teferi. Plus, let's start exiling. He's going to start going for the lands.
They're all pretty interchangeable.
Yeah, were Braverman up a game, you'd probably see him concede here. As it is, he's going to give it a couple more spins.
Right. You're not going to hear anybody say that they enjoy the post-Teferi Emblem phase of the game.
Well, I mean, I do when I'm playing the Teferi.
If you control the Teferi, that's different.
Yeah. I like you're just tidying things up. You know, your opponent still has stuff on the board. Might better take care of that.
If I have a Teferi emblem and my opponent doesn't concede, I hit him with a couple reelies. I don't like going through the motions. When the game's a formality, it's not fun for me.
I mean, if they want to sit around while I exile their lands, like I'll have a good time. It's fine by me.
Yeah.
This is a blast.
I guess we'll just run up the score.
Sure, yeah. Like, hey man, if this is
Yeah,
if you're enjoying this game, ooh, is Electrolyze going to be $1 million for one now?
Yeah, it's only 3 for 1. It's only one creature.
3 for 1 creature, damage upstairs, and exile another land. We're still playing. Oop, better take care of that plains.
Can you even call this a game anymore?
This is nice. No, we have 2 more permanents to go, Ryan. It's not done.
You talk about combo decks being solitaire.
It's not done.
This really takes us to a whole other level.
Forest is still on the board.
Ooh, and the Noble Hierarch? All right.
We're going to get that one, too. All right. Field of Ruin. Oh, yeah. Field of Ruin. You're up. Dang, you saw it. Field of Ruin, your fetch land. We need to get the fetch land gone so we can exile the real one.
Nickolich just saying, if I gotta destroy your permanents, I'll do it. You'll make me do it. I guess I'll do it.
This is nice. 3 more. We can do it. We're gonna clean it up. Everything. There we go. Get out of there, Temple Garden. Draw a card. Get out of there, Forest. Cryptic Command. Bounce. Yeah, lightning hit us. We did it. Boom. Clean. Look at that. Look at that beautiful battlefield.
Yeah, but like, how is Nickolich even gonna win from
now? We need to put a Rest in Peace into play and get the graveyard. All of it. I want all the cards in exile. He's up a game. That's my favorite part. Is that Nickolich, like,
right.
Braverman's not even playing for the draw.
Right.
He's down.
It's like, all right,
down.
Exile my permanents. Show me what are you gonna do now?
I mean, but Nick's just like, I don't have to win this game. What you do.
What can you even do now?
I feel like this is too aggressive.
You gonna make a second Teferi emblem?
I don't like this Electrolyze you play. Yeah, let's make another Teferi emblem. I'm in.
Yeah, double emblem.
That way, if he plays land Noble Hierarch, we can just have a draw step.
Yeah, you want to be able to answer Avacyn's Pilgrim and Breeding Pool by drawing only one card.
I really want a second emblem, and then we can cast our third Teferi. Ooh, Snapcaster Mage. I hope it's a cantrip. Secure the waste. All right, he's gonna.
All right, now
that's you got it.
Snapcaster Mage and secure that. That's some power. That you can actually win the game now.
Nickolich, a 2-0 winner over Bant.